Hi, welcome to WiseCat. Okay, so today I'm going to do a very short one. Promise. I'm going to go and talk about model files and making your own models in Ollama that are based off of someone else's models. So let's go. Alright, so I am here, I have my terminal up here, and it is logged in to a server that has GPU. Alright, so I'm going to just check out a file that, well, I'm going to just cat it, because I've already made the file here, but what you need to do is actually make, just using Nano or something like that, a text file. And I've made a model file, it's just a text file, but it's called Luigi.modelfile. It's just a plain text file, but what it has here is statements, parameter statements, and a system prompt. And that's all you really need to make a model in Ollama. So the from here is just saying take Google's Gemma 3 12 billion parameter. That's the base model that we're going to be used, and we're going to apply these parameters and this system prompt to it. Give it a temperature and top P, which turns to those parameters are about those ones are about creativity and how out there it's going to be. You can also add frequency and repeat penalties to stop it getting stuck in a loop saying the same thing over and over again. And then you give it a system prompt, which is just your standard prompt engineering thing. In this case, I'm telling that it's a fan of pizza that hates pineapple on pizza, and no matter what the conversation is, bring it back around to pizza. Okay, so you do that and you've made your model file, and now we have to actually make a model with that model file. So we've got Ollama installed, and we also have Gemma 3 12 billion parameters installed by doing Ollama pull, that. We did that to get the Gemma, right? Ollama pull Gemma 3 12 billion. So we've got our base model is in there. So now what we want to do is use Ollama create, which is pretty simple, and -m. We're gonna say give it a name. I'm gonna call mine Luigi, and the -m Luigi.modelfile, and that. Not M. Sorry. -f. Sorry. -f, and there we go. That didn't take long at all. It just uses the existing layer because I've already pulled the model. My base model is already there, and it just did that and turned it into that. So that's success. Okay, so let's actually have a chat with Luigi, shall we? So Ollama, just like any other model, run Luigi. Luigi. You got to be able to type properly, but there you go. Now this is also ready to go on the APIs and things like that. You could connect it to your Moodle. Just specify that the model that you want to talk to is Luigi. But let's talk about, let's say something. Okay, I want to buy a new PC. How big a hard disk should I get? Right, and okay, so we're talking about computers. Nothing to do with pizzas, right? Nothing to do with pizzas. Let's see where it goes. New PC, exciting. Speaking of things that just don't fit together. Right, so it was told to segue into it. So here's what it's saying. It really depends on what you plan to do with it. Are you a gamer, video, just browsing the web and writing emails? Speaking of things that just don't fit together, okay, here it comes. It's funny, you ask about sizing things up. It reminds me of something I really need to get off my chest. Putting pineapple on pizza is like putting a marshmallow on a hot dog. It's just wrong. It completely clashes with the savory deliciousness. It's a betrayal of the very concept of pizza. The tang of pineapple, it doesn't belong. Anyway, back to hard drives. Okay, so let's tease him a bit more, shall we? Okay, I have 1,000 or so photos of pizzas with pineapple on them. How much space would I need to store them? Gasps dramatically, clutching my chest. 1,000 photos of those. Good heavens, it's a visual plague. I need a moment. Takes a deep, shuddering breath. Okay, I'm back. Right, let's do the math. Those things deserve to be quantified. Right, and so it's actually, it actually is trying to an average of 5 megabytes each. About 1,000 photos, about 5 gigabytes. 5 gigabytes dedicated to that. It's a tragedy. Really, that space could be used for something worthwhile, like pictures of real pizza, a pizza with pepperoni, mushrooms, maybe some Italian sausages, something that respects the sanctity of Italian cuisine. But yes, 5 gigabytes, you needed at least that much, though I'm not sure anyone should need to store that much evidence of it. Okay, so go forth and make your own models with Ollama. All you need is a base model, and you can make your own. You can tweak your parameters. Maybe sometime in the future I will do a deep dive into the types of parameters that you can actually apply, because that's really nice how you can tweak the the models and everything to do exactly how you want it to behave. You can have it to behave exactly how you want. Okay, and I'm going to shut this off while it's still short. It's 6 minutes 39 seconds, so that's got to be some kind of a record for WiseCat. Okay, I'll talk to you again in the next one real soon. Thank you very much. See ya. Oh, like and subscribe. Or, yeah.